Greetings and welcome back to Monster Legends. Okay, the Demon Hunter's maze is gone. And by the way, I did get the other Barbado, so he's sitting in storage in case I ever need him. And I got a couple of steps into Kublo too, but I didn't get anything really of interest. But I did get what I wanted to get, so I ended up getting 3. Nobody unique, except, nobody unique. Actually, they're all, like, upgrades for someday, right? 2 of them which are not useful to me right now, but they might be useful someday. Unless, of course, I wanted to blow a whole bunch of Elementium, in which case they'd be useful to me now. Right? Right. Anyway, so we have a new event. We're going to talk about that. We do have a couple of other things first. I did manage to get there. Actually, it was an upgrading of Harry that actually got me over the line there. So, let's see what's in the box. Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be exactly what I want. You can imagine what I want, right? You know, I want, it's an 8, right? I would want a speed or a damage. If it was a stamina, I'd give it to Inigo. I certainly don't want team stuff. I know sometimes they're useful. Team speed could be very useful in the right individual, but all right, let's just see what we got and then we'll complain about it later. Not my first choice. Yeah, not my first choice. I'll have to think about that. Well, I got some pieces of him. I'll have to think about that. Is there somebody I'd want to put that on who really needs health? I'm wondering maybe once I get his slots open at Gersos. So that might be useful. It's certainly not as unuseful as what I previously had, which I converted into a 7-speed. But that could be useful. Just not my first choice, right? Not my first choice. Speed would have been my first choice. If you're talking about an 8, a speed would have been my first choice. So, anyway, I have lots of legendaries for the next time we do that. Okay, and right, that's that done. Another thing is I received some very good suggestions, or I should say reminders, in other skill changes I should make. There were other ones, but these are just kind of like, yeah, absolutely. I'm going to start with the first one, which is actually kind of obvious, but I had forgotten all about it. And we're going over to visit Rocket. Right, there was a skill. Let's just change that over. Where are we looking for? I'm looking for the life regeneration, right. And I am going to be swapping that with this one here because, yeah, the regeneration on something like one of the mountains, especially if with the amount of health I have on her, yeah, that's definitely what we're going to do. Yeah, regeneration is just really good. Right, so that's kind of the big change that I wanted to make in regard to that one. All right. Another one is actually very correct, and it is one that I kind of regretted, so we're going to make that change right now. See, the thing about it is it was a situation where I got rid of an early skill, and it didn't come back because it was an early skill. Pretty sure it was an earlier skill. All right, we're going to do this. See, the thing about it is that I have a tendency to grab these kinds of skills. The problem is that she's support, right? So, I mean, she gets this one off, it gets the stamina league going for everybody, right? But then everything else she has is support, and good support. So, why don't we just go for it completely, right? So, I'm going to be changing this one, because I'm not going to put damage on her, right? I mean, she's going to have support stuff on. What am I putting in response here? Hold it a second. Where is it? There it is, right there. All right, so this one right here for the stamina regeneration. I don't really care about the artifact hater, but the thing about it is she is support, and stamina regeneration is really good support. So I'm going to swap that one out with that one. Because that's what she is. She's fully support. That's what she is. I didn't think I'd put any... Yeah, I mean, I would probably just put support speed, maybe support damage or something like that on her. Just never got around to putting runes on her. So I think there was other suggestions, and I'm thinking about them, but those are just ones that I consider to be, yeah, you know what? I forgot about those. And that's kind of the reason I'm going to have to take a look at all of them to see if there was something that later I regretted, especially the earlier creatures, you know, the ones where I didn't go through the whole stopping at 60 and then testing them and then figuring out what I was going to do with them. That's kind of the reason that I do that. is because of the number of mistakes I made early on with certain creatures. So if you wonder why I do that. All right, so that's that. All right, why don't we just take a trip over here because we have a progression. A very familiar one. Okay, so we have the Wasteland Desert Island. I was saying it right. And I'm still on Rex right now. And Growler is right next to him. And then we have, yeah, okay, we're going to go through them, right? All right. So we have Rex. I actually did a video on him a long time ago. He's okay, but he does single target damage. He does a lot of single target damage, but you don't look for any group stuff from him because he doesn't have it. So if you're looking for an epic who likes doing single target damage, if you're starting the game, after all, he's the first one, so new players will probably be able to get him pretty easily. He does single target damage. Another good thing about him, of course, he's metal, so if you're starting the game, as soon as you get a metal habitat, you might want to start breeding them with some people in order to get metal monsters, because that's how you can make early money. As soon as you can do the metal habitats, because metal habitats hold more money than the others, with the exception, of course, for legendary habitats. It's just before you start rolling in legendaries, it's a good way to make money. It's the way I did it. All right, then we have Growler. Yeah, where have we seen these two guys before? Just saying. All right, I don't even remember if I woke him up. I probably did. I don't remember. I can't tell you anything about him. Sorry about that. He's darkness, he's earth. He has stomach problems. I can relate. So, yeah, I mean, just don't really know. Now, the next fella I definitely know. All right, so this is Dead Wolf, right? My Clint. He was basically, early on, one of my better Earth... Actually, he was my only Earth damage dealer. You know, early on, the Earth creatures were basically for shielding and for defense and stuff like that. So he's actually a damage dealer. He's got a very good single target special damage hit that does bleeding, which I use frequently when I need bleeding. He's got a group attack. He's got another group attack that does dazing. And he's got another attack that's, again, special damage that does a stun. So he's pretty good. I definitely want to rank up Clint. That's something I'm going to be doing as soon as I get this one. And it's not going to be very hard to get. We got a week to do this one, so that one is a no-brainer. I got to tell you, though, of everything here, what comes up next is actually what I want the most. And that is, for some reason, we have Cells of Scrap Warrior. But I don't have a problem with that. Because that and that are what I want most from here. Because the thing about it is, I have 61 cells of him, so that's going to allow me to make him. So that's actually... See, it's basically Scrap Warrior is sitting there. He's sitting there between the brothers right there. So that's what I want most here. So that's... I don't know why they just put the cells there. I can understand they don't want to just give Scrap Warrior away, because Scrap Warrior is really good. But this is going to allow me to get him. So it's the thing that I am most enthusiastic about regarding that. Now, that said, here we have Nexor Cox. Now, I got him. Unfortunately, he has only one open slot, which is the reason you don't see me using him. He has a group stun. He has a group daze. He's got the one big attack that does the shocked, which is an effect that I think it keeps you from having a shield up, limits your healing and stuff like that. And I think he's got like a stun or something like that. He's got one other attack. I forget what it is off the top of my head. So, and also he's like family. So you can stick him in there in those wars that require family. So that's just basically the reason that I never used him, is because he's got 2 locked slots. So if I get this one, Hatchet, and he's got a better situation, well, that's going to be good. You know, I might just, you know, if it turns out the same, I might just scrap him and try it again. That's actually what I'm doing with the M2 Wyvern. He's actually sitting in a hatchery because I decided that while they're speeding stuff up, I recrafted him and I'm putting him back in there to see if I can get better than 2 lock slots, you know? Because I would really like to rank up the one that I have and use him. As people point out, his skills are pretty good. You know, it's just the thing about it is you're very limited when you got your slot problems, you know? But I mean, this might be an opportunity. Maybe he comes out with 3 open ones. So then you might see him a lot more, considering he'll be ranked up. I have a lot of ranked up Thunder. Yeah, metal is where my problems are for some reason. And as I said, next we have Scrap Warrior pieces. Not Scrap Warrior. We got some pieces there. And yeah, so here we have, of course, Roxon Cox. He's the older brother. I never got him because he was the big guy to get. Right, he was the big guy to get. I have no idea what his stuff is. He's, of course, metal and such. Right, so here's what I'm talking about. If 4 of these guys here, right, if you were to take out the cells and you were to substitute Mechamancer for a Dead Wolf, what you have here is the post-apocalyptic island. Right. I actually went back looking, and I think it was around my video 286 or something like that. It's in the title. Yeah, we saw this before. This is what we've seen before. This was an event. There's only one new individual here, and he's the last one. And 4 of these appeared in that event. I don't know if it was for the first time, and you can see he's also related, but he wasn't in that one. Wasn't he a race dude? He might have been like one of the first race ones or something like that. He was part of something special. Anyway, right, then we have this fellow. This is the new one. This is the new one. And if you look at his descriptions from the little sprat screen when you logged in, he's a little bit on the OP side. At least he appears to be on paper. All right, so he's got a trait that makes him hardened and gives him anticipation, which means if you try to use multi-turn guys on him, like a Voltec or a Prince Charmless, he's going to pull a Faraday and jump right in front of them, right? So he's got the anticipation. If you try to use he's going to get a turn in between each one of those. Apparently, he can also shatter shields, and he has an attack that has a chance to kill instantly. I don't know what the percentage is on that. There have been other creatures who had that, so I don't know how effective that is. I mean, is it a 50%? Is there a limitation to that? Can he take a boss out with that? I have no idea. But he does seem to be pretty strong. It's going to be kind of difficult to get him, I would guess. But, you know, if you do get him, he's a superhero. I just looked at that and just clicked. Wait a minute. What? Okay, now that's just silly. I mean, what? Is this guy from Split or something? How can he be in both good legions and evil legions? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, never mind. He's also a superhero, by the way. Right, so the thing is, he's probably he's the only really new thing. He looks very strong. I mean, I don't mind getting another shot at Nexor, and I don't think I'm going to get far enough to get this guy. But, you know, the thing about it is if I come out here with a couple of upgrades for these fellows and Scrap Warrior, being able to put Scrap Warrior together, that's okay. I'll consider it a good event. I'll consider that a good event. If you don't have any cells for Scrap Warrior, well, there's 25 waiting for you there, you know. You just gotta... Well, actually, didn't the maze have some? Yeah, the maze we just did had some, so I don't know how many you got. I didn't get as many as I wanted, but I did get some, so it all adds up in the end. Right, so I think that's going to be that for now. Right, so this is going to be running for a week, and as I understand it, right after that, there's going to be a race. I don't know if it's right after that. Probably is. If it's going to be a week, which means we're going to start next Thursday. But of course, we're doing a Battlegrounds in the meantime. Not yet, but very soon. Very likely in the next episode, we'll be heavily discussing that. And as I mentioned, there's 2 things going on here. One, like I said, I made a new one. I'm hatching him again. I'm hoping he comes up with a better rune slot situation. If he just comes up with 2 open ones, then I'll say, fine, I'll scrap the other one, and then I'll merge him with this one. I'm hoping he comes out with 3 open. And speaking of coming out with hoping he comes out with 3 open, then I have this fellow. So I decided I have just enough space that I can actually hatch him and keep him. I think I'll have 1 extra spot now until I start getting rid of things. But you know what it is I kind of needed damage for the team we're putting together. Because I got the Patient Cyber and then... Who was it we just did? I just blanked. Oh, Baron Trader. So I figure that the 3 of them together will make some kind of a team and I can do testing with them. So I really want to get the other guys in there going. And you know what? I might as well get a damage dealer in there. I'm pretty sure a big old orc is a damage dealer, right? And having more damage in nature doesn't sound like a bad idea either, right? All right, I think that's about it. So why don't we talk about war? All right, we won the last war. And you know, the thing about it is they had a power that was nearly 2.5 times ours. It was more than twice. It was more than twice our power. And I really hate that thing at the bottom. The thing about it is they just weren't active. That was the thing. Obviously, they weren't active. They didn't make any changes they had to make. And I think they only got like 48 points or something like that. I could be wrong about that, but I know they didn't break 100. And we got deep into 300. So it was a feeding frenzy, right? But I don't know how things are going this time, but let's find out. They didn't seem to be insanely overpowered, but you never know. The computer picks things sometimes, right? Okay, it's pretty darn close, isn't it? Wow, same number of attacks. So I better make sure that I do well here, right? All right, what do we have? We have good legions, we have metal, and we have thunder. And here we have a, yeah, he's a little on the fast side, isn't he? Let's not do that. Let's not do that. As a matter of fact, that's close to what I had. Ooh, he's 120, which means he's going to be very fast. Let's not do that one either. Let's look around and see if we can find something. I don't know about that. That's just looking kind of dangerous. And the thing about it is that I would be using... Well, let's take a look at what I'm using here. Obviously, I'm going to have to set my team because the computer does a terrible time of doing that. It sets the team on defense fine. It just has a very bad tendency to do that. Let's see. All right, Hackster. Do I want to use both of them? I think I'm going to use Alex Bone here. Is there somebody here who has speed? But I need... I'm going to put him in there. All right, and then of course we're going for the jugular here, right? I don't think that's going to be enough speed. The problem is that he is going to be the issue. Okay, 55. All right. Well, first off, is Melvin going first? 58. Eesh, probably not. 56. Right. The problem is that the Prince Charmless is he's a multi-turn, so you know the unless I went for the stuns. How fast are you? You're not fast enough to guarantee it. See, he is tough, isn't he? No, he's not. He's hardened and he's immune to poison. Which means if I can get a stun down on him, that's the thing. If I don't get to... Oh, he doesn't have any stem. Whoa! What the heck? Why would you do that? Okay, he's a lot less scary than he was a moment ago. The only thing is if he kills Inigo, that would be a problem. I have a better chance of landing the... All right, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna go for the stuns. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna go for the stuns. All right. If he doesn't get him, I'm in a lot of trouble. Okay, perfect. It's all over. Hit him. Don't take Inigo's stamina away. Okay, that worked out very well. You know what? I'm actually going to also do this. Just in case. Another thing is I want to provoke that relic again. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to provoke the relic for the second time. Okay, death time is here, and for some reason you have the most stamina. I have no idea why anybody would do... Oh, I should say health. I have no idea... Oh, wow, you resisted that. Okay, that means I'm not attacking you now. Because it would be kind of a waste. So let's get rid of the other ones first. All right, hold off. I'm going up here. I do want... Okay, don't miss. And let's try that again. You resisted it again. Stop being a pain. Oh, that's ugly. Okay, okay, up here. All right. Did I finish one of them off? I'm most concerned about him up here, I suppose. How much stamina do you have left? I got to start taking pieces out of this guy. All right. And yeah, don't resist this. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And then you're dead. Because I need you dead more than anyone else. All right, what do I have left? That kills... Yeah, get rid of the Tempest. Okay, and not enough stamina to take away. All right. Okay, so why don't we just do a little bit of Black Hat here? Okay, you missed. But she's got poison on. That may be enough to kill her. Probably... Oh, actually, the... Okay, I don't know what that was all about. What skill was that anyway? I guess he resisted it? Alright, by the way, to the face. Okay, Melvin does it again. If he misses that stun, we're all dead. Okay, so that worked out alright. I think I'm probably going to be going down from here. Ooh, Flamarion. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I'm probably going to be using Kihaku for this next one. All right, I'm not going to do that one. That one looks a little on the easier side. Oh, you got an epic over there who's got a lot of he's got a lot of that on him, doesn't he? All right. Okay, see, there's a properly configured Prince Charmless right there. Yeah. Life and support speed? What the heck? Okay. Well, obviously I'm going to have to step down a little bit here now from this point on. They do have... Okay, that would be all kinds of ugly there, but what the... Okay, I'm guessing that the computer set that up and the individuals didn't set that up. Let's just look around a little bit more. Leave that for somebody else, perhaps. Flamarion. Oh, that's ugly. That's not ugly, obviously. Yeah, I'd rather not deal with him if I could avoid it. Well, that looks interesting. I mean, dangerous, of course. Okay, let's just see what we have here. All right, let's change it up. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be going with... Where is... He's over here somewhere, isn't he? I'm pretty sure I'm going with Kihaku. In terms of metal... No, not the Baroness. Even though she's useful, now that... actually, that's an idea. I mean, I didn't put any wounds on her, but the thing is, if Kihaku gets the... he gets that down, that might be useful. All right, I'm just going to go with my default in terms of metal, though. Where is she? There she is. All right. And now I think Voltec. Voltec. All right, so let me think about this now. She's got some support speed going on over there. Alright, so what are you doing? What are you rocking? 6188. No. 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 Okay. Alright, so the idea here is that the... yeah, we need to get some stuff down on them. Hopefully we can get a freeze down on the Voltec, even though it really doesn't matter, because I think we're going to be able to take care of that. Right, we're going to be able to take care of that. The other two, though, are probably a problem. All right, let's just do this. That worked out perfect. Okay. Okay, very, very good. She's not someone you want to put on automated defense, no matter what her level is. You really have to run her, you know? Okay, so, yeah, first and foremost, I definitely need to kill the Voltec. Right, otherwise Kihaku is just dead. We're all probably just dead. All right, here I'm just going to do electromagnetic here. Boom in the face. All right, and a little bit more of this. All right, and another one to the face. All right, I'm going to move this over to here. Let's face it, by herself, she's not scary. She's not in any way scary by herself. All right. All right, and might as well just do this one. Okay, and charge. She's especially not scary if you activate her cooldowns. All right, what do we got here? I'm thinking we just do this. Right, and obviously it's all over now because he's got regeneration, doesn't he? He's got regeneration, he's got stamina regeneration. And it just comes back, doesn't it? Yeah, that's just a horrifying thing. Okay, unless you miss. See, I noticed that in the previous fight, Inigo didn't miss. He got resisted once, and that's fine, because it was a tough individual. You know, it was another Prince Charmless. But I noticed he doesn't have a missing problem like you do, you know? Just thought I would mention that, you know? It's kind of the reason he's superior, you know? But I do, okay, not yet. You're actually not, you're not far enough along yet, are you? Okay, let's do that now. Boom. All right. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be a tough war, but it looks like it's not like ridiculous. They do have good speed in some places. I'm just going to have to use Melvin for the rest of the fights, hopefully, and we'll find our ways. We did a lot of things in here. It's very close, so it could probably turn any way. I'm guessing maybe in the end it might just be participation. We had very good participation in the last war. Hopefully we have equally good participation this time. All right, I think we got everything going here, so why don't we go into some PvP? Because the time has come for PvP. And yes, I actually had to, oh yeah, you actually beat them, didn't you? Okay, how did you do that? You must have some wild runes on them in order to beat that team. Oh, well, he's immune to freezing. So that probably would have helped a lot. Still, I don't know. I guess you had some really wild runes. Okay. Hey, good for you. All right, so let's get going here. Because I got some teams, so let's go. Our first team was suggested by Laser the Blazer. And I should say team because I was given an option of a number of individuals, right? With a distinctly unique asset. So let's just go with the ones that I selected. All right, we're going to start over in water, and we're going to select Soggy. Next up, we're going over to darkness. And this is going to be... down here somewhere. Okay, it's going to be Keith. And the final individual was Sparta. All right, so I'm wondering if you can tell what the unique physical qualification of each of these individuals was, as well as a couple of others. They have 4 arms. So I was given, I think, 5 individuals who had 4 arms and asked them. The only one who even comes close to denial is Soggy. So I'm guessing that Keithor is going to keep people healthy, and then Sparta. Besides, let's face it, our trophy count is pretty good at the moment here in terms of like being able to beat on things. Okay, but still, I mean, Soggy is not fast because that's not the way I use him. So let's see what we have here. Death awaits up the middle. Yeah, Death awaits with sharp claws. Death awaits up the middle. I'm completely dependent. I'm going to get possession there. The only good thing there is that Keithor is immune to possession. The problem is, yeah, that Soggy is not. So he might freeze all of us. Are they going to kill us in the meantime, though? We do have a 130 of him, so you know what? I think I'm just going to hit the refresh button there, you know? Ouch up the middle. No Temerians allowed. I'm thinking that I might do the one on the right. All right, I'm going to do that. Dangerous as heck, but let's just see how it works out. Oh, I just remembered I can't freeze him. Oh, that was a bad mistake on my part. Even if I can go, I'm not going first, obviously. Who is actually going first? 43. No way, no way, no way. Okay, he's got the support speed over here. All right, well, you know what? Let's just try to survive the onslaught. That's what it comes down to, right? Okay. I wish Keithor was going before Sparta. Yeah, we're not going to go with that. Thank you. Oh, jamming on the ceiling. What do we got here? Applies full shield. And full... Yeah, but you know what I need to do? I need to get rid of those bad things. Heals all, removes all negative status effects. Because I don't want to get burned, if you know what I mean. Your next shot. Yeah, okay, no, that didn't work out. Oh, you stunned Sparta. You take this. Okay, now we'll jam on the ceiling, because why wouldn't we want to jam on the ceiling? Yeah, Keithor is just so annoying. Okay, well, Keithor is stunned now. But you guys in a whole lot of trouble now. Just saying, you're in a whole lot of trouble. All right, who gets the anchor to the face? You know what? She's going to get the anchor to the face. Oh, no. Can I just have Sparta attack, please? Yeah, can I hit that? Okay, here we go. Boom, you're annoying, you're dead. Yeah. Boom, you're annoying, you're nearly dead. Oh, by the way, Sparta is sporting that 7 now. Just so you know. Yeah, him. Okay, now what are you going to do? Freeze us again? Stun. Okay. Guess who's immune to that? I might as well just go for the long term here. Go for the stamina drain, right? Ouch. Oh, I really lost Sparta. I have lost Sparta. That's not good, because I don't have any damage now. Oh, this is very ugly. Oh, I have no idea what I'm going to do now. Probably die. That's probably what I'm going to do, is die. Alright, Cascade Blast. That doesn't... I really need him dead. Oh, you're stunned. Oh, you loser! And then there was 1. Even if he does... Okay, good, it's over. I'm saying good, it's over, because even if I could kill the other guy, there's no way I can get enough damage to kill her. So, alright, sorry about that. Didn't think they'd be that fast, but I guess they were. Alright. Alright. Oh, I didn't want to go all the way out. What happened there? Alright, so let's try team number 2. Team number 2 was suggested by Screenbot12345. And Screenbot wanted to see some family members gathering to a degree. So we're starting with Carlo. Okay? And next we're going with, of course, his boss. And this is going to be Big Al. Now, I have no idea how this last individual fits into this, but you know, I seem to remember that I probably do want to make a skill change in him, if my memory was right. Just kind of occurred to me now when I'm looking at him, like, oh yes, that's right. Doesn't he have that skill that I don't have that's actually good? And that's going to be Drogon, of course. I'm not really sure how he fits into the crime scene here, you know, but, well, you know what? Let's go for it. All right. Let's think. All right, so denial. We have very good denial. We have very good denial. Just not for Vault-Tec, that's all. Oh, it would really shut down a Prince Charmless, wouldn't it? I'm very concerned with the Halter's bodyguard, though. But I mean, if Al does his thing, he'll shut them down. The question is, can I do enough damage to kill them? Well, let's find out. Okay, so here's what happened. Somebody unfortunately named one of their creatures something very bad, so I exited from the fight. I ended up using a 5 gems to get the attack back. Sorry about that. We're going to take that same team, and again, we're going to find somebody else. It's very unfortunate. It was a name, it was very bad name. Believe me, if there was a report button, I would have used it right then and there. And that's, I wish something they would add to the game. I wish you could report somebody. For a name like that, I would do it in a heartbeat. All right, let's find somebody else for these guys. How about up the middle? Looks good to me. All right, let's go. Yeah, as I was going to say, though, that if there's one thing you want to do to a Prince Charmless who was in that fight is reset their cooldowns, and they're messed up at that point because they all have like 3-round cooldowns or 5-round, 3 and 4-round cooldowns, so you would just mess them up. All right, Unpainted Loan. Okay, and let's see about this. Yeah, you know, I gotta remember, he's got like this skill that I really want, isn't he? He set them all on fire. Oh, except the guy in the front. Because he's immune to that, isn't he? Alright, let's think about this. War Finisher. I'm gonna do that one, the underboss. Yeah, the old self-haste he has isn't as good as when that was all broken, wasn't it? All right, so you know what? We're just going to use... Actually, do I want to do that one? Or do I want to do that one? Because that's going to do the sunburn. All right, I'm going to do that one because it's got the sunburn. Oh, that worked perfectly! Okay, and... Oh, yeah, that's right. We were going to do this. Yeah, except now, of course, he's got a boost! Alright, and... Oh, can we just finish you guys? Mostly? The boss is calling a hit. And then there was one who's going to die as soon as his turn comes up. But you know what? Let's let Drogon do it. It would have been really sad if you missed, dude. Just saying. Alright, so... A win. And food. Boo. Alright, so let's go into team number 3. Team number 3 was suggested by Firewolf. And Firewolf wanted to see metal down to my favorite metal lady, Raven. And next up is somebody over in the light. Someone who will be getting an upgrade sometime in the near future, and that is going to be... He's here somewhere. Talon. And finally, we have a lady who likes to chill people. And this is going to be, of course, Elsa. I'm looking at her ruins. Maybe I should do something about that. It's that the thing about it is I have so many water ones. I really shouldn't be piling up all of my good speed on water because I'm pretty well covered in water, you know. Kihaku is just useful, and I'm glad to have him back because he's also light legions and he's dragons. So he's very, very useful in terms of book coverage, right? All right, so let's see what we have here. All right, Elsa is going to be freezing. She's not going to be freezing mountains, that's for certain. It's very dangerous over there. Yeah, I'm looking over on the left. I'm wondering the Voltec. It's be very dangerous, very dangerous. Up the middle. Well, they're all very dangerous. All right, I'm just going to do the one on the left, and we'll see what happens. Can't freeze the Cryotin, so there's no reason to do that. And that's what she's got. She's got freezing. Well, she's going to be going first, that's for sure. I wonder if Talon's going first. He might be. Or second, I should say. Yeah, okay. Gee, he probably just edged them out. Okay, don't do that. That's mean. Permafrost. We're dead. Well, at least Elsa's dead, that's for sure. Yeah, she's dead. I don't think he kills anybody else. Yeah, I didn't think so. Of course, we have a lot of trouble now. I gotta... I'm not sure what to do now. All right, so if I do encouragement, then that means they get free attacks again. I could do a single target stun attempt on the Vault-Tec, or I could just blind them all. The problem is the Vault-Tec, he's going to be blind for 2 attacks, and then he's going to be able to go, right? It will do a lot of damage to him, though. So I'm wondering if Raven will be able to kill him. I'm thinking that's my only shot. All right, let's try it. Okay, he didn't get blind. He did get the damage, though. So I really do need you to kill him. So that'd be a waste. How much damage? Oh, she can just do that and kill all of them. Or kill him and put the bleeding on the others. Okay. Thank you for not missing. Okay, you're bleeding and you're blind. You're really blind, apparently. Okay, you put Reaper on him, but I think that's going to be... Can you get rid of that? Here, hold on a second. Poof, it's gone. Okay, he's dead up there, so just reset your cooldowns. And you're dead. And you're dead. Okay, teamwork, teamwork. It's good to have armor. Apparently Elsa needed it. Alright, so that was team number 3 was victorious. Alright, and food again. Boo. Okay, so last team. Team number 4, pardon me. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Boom. 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 And back in. Alright. And here's hoping we don't have any bad names, right? Anyway, team number 4 is actually built on a theme which I question. But team number 4 was suggested by Just Me. And Just Me wanted to see over in light. Let's see here now. Where is Cloud? Oh, Simba, I should say. It's Simba. Next we have... Over here, we're going for, of course, Melvin. And finally, over in Earth, we have... Where is somebody who's actually going to be getting an upgrade? All right. So the theme of this one was Tom and Jerry, where Simba is Tom, Melvin is Jerry, and Clint is the bulldog. There's a slight problem with this. Let me show you what the problem is. Taga. Taga's name is Thomas. As I pointed out when I named him, he's named after Tom in Tom and Jerry. Taga should be the one here. He's named Thomas because he's named after Tom. Just thought I'd point that out. But anyway, this is your team, so let's see who we can have some mischief with. Although, let's face it, these 3 are not used to working together. No, they're not. I'm liking what I see up the middle. I'm liking what I see up the middle. I'm seeing like a free win up the middle, frankly. And after taking a loss because of somebody else, I kind of like that idea. But, you know, I think we might have more interesting over here. It really depends on what we got with speed. Otherwise, we could have a problem. But you know what? Let's just go for it. We're going to do the one on the left. If that is faster than Melvin, then we're going to have a problem. I don't... Okay, is there support speed? There's a big old support speed there. Uh-oh. That could be a problem. Oops. Yeah, we're gonna die. Okay, sorry. Yeah, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. Yep, we're dead. We're dead. Okay, the only one thing that could save us is he's not doing it. As I said, the one thing would have been if we had Trojan Mouse come up. I'm guessing that Melvin dies now. Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. Okay, he's still alive, but I'm sure he's going to take care of that. Oh, you got no stamina! Yeah, they really wanted Melvin dead, so, I mean, I can understand. He's terrifying, right? Oh, wow, yeah, that's wonderful. Groundwork? Why do you have that? Ugh. All right, I mean, he could get rid of somebody. Right? He can get rid of somebody. Let's just see what we can do here. Thetis isn't a risk at the moment now. She's not a problem. What if I did that's not the one with the days, right? Okay, that one doesn't act. All right, I'm just going to do this because it will kill her and it'll damage the other two. But we're about to get stepped on. Ow! Yep, like I said. Group's done? Well, he's stunned, but it's over. Alright, sorry about that. I chose poorly. I probably should have looked for more opponents. Alright, I think that's good. Oh, wow, that would have been fun. But I wouldn't have done that one anyway. Alright, so anyway, we do have this maze going on. Probably not a maze going on. It has kind of looked like a maze there for a moment with the little squiggly line. We have this progression going on the Wasteland Desert Island. Maybe an upgrade will help Clint in the future, right? And I still think we have some time on this thing here if you're doing any more of those. And I do believe we're probably, I think tomorrow, the next day, we're going to start setting up teams for Battlegrounds. Actually, they don't usually let you set the teams up the first day. So I don't really know. I guess maybe we'll be setting up for 2 days. So one way or another, we'll get a look at what's going on. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.